girlfriend. and, and she doesn't really know that much about the A's family. So I thought, let's just do a live on this. Let this be very entertaining. You'll get the first reactions of me explaining who the Ace family is in their latest scandal. So, well, wait, Lauren, do you actually know anything about the Ace family?
Okay, so basically the only thing that I know is that they are scammers and they use their kids for profit. But that's specifically I don't really know.
Okay. So, for the Ace family, um, pretty much. Okay, so you know the general idea about the Ace family.
I know why people don't like them, but I don't know why. If
Okay.
that makes sense.
Okay. So, for the Ace family, where do I begin? So, I know that it's they have what, two me me explaining the Ace family to her and have to think about how many kids they have, but they have kids, okay? And their kids seem to be the main content for them. The kids
Mm.
is what makes them money. And right now they're in foreclosure, so there's a huge question on whether or not they're actually saving any money for their children. The AIDS family is actually a reason to why there needs to be rules on YouTube about child. Any kid that's on YouTube needs to be considered a child actor.
Mm.
Any kid, because when you're a child actor, the law, there's a law for that, and parents have to set aside some money for their
Yeah.
kids. And because the Ace family is in foreclosure, something tells me that they're not saving a damn thing for their children. That's what that tells me. But anyways, so recently the Ace family, the recent scandal is that they're in foreclosure. They took out a $9 million loan.
That's too big.
A $9 million loan. But get this. Not only did they take out a $9 million loan, but it was a business loan.
For their house.
Yes. But it was a house that they weren't supposed to stay in. So they took out, so the Ace family, I'm going to explain it to you. So the Ace family said, hey, we want to live above our means.
Mm.
So Austin McBroom finds some construction to where they're building a house there. Finds a lot to where they're building a house there, and then finds another lot. And he goes to this contractor, hey, how about we put these two lots together and we build we have this huge home on the hill. So they bought a home on the hill and they didn't have a certificate of occupancy, and that is when the city inspectors, they come in and they basically have to make sure the home is safe to live in. So the stairs are okay to live in, there's so many things involved. So they move into this home. They never got the certificate of occupancy.
Mm.
But get also this. In order for them to take ownership ownership of the home, they did something really grimy. So the contractor had his own business. So they then joined the contractor's business.
Mm-hmm.
They joined the contractor's business so they can then take ownership of the home.
Wait, so they became a business partner?
Yeah, they became a business partner with the contractor so they could take ownership of the home.
Oh.
Right? Isn't that grimy? So, it's some shady shit. So, not only did they take out a business loan that's almost worth $9 million, they said, hey, contractor, in order for us to get ownership of this home, we need to be business partners, and then I'll take ownership of the home.
So does the business partner also kind of own the home too?
No, the business partner then gave them the home.
Oh,
they took ownership of it.
Okay.
Yeah. So now they have ownership of the home. They still don't have this certificate of occupancy.
Yeah.
But they move in the home. Little do we know, the almost $9 million loan that they take out, it's under there, it states that you can't actually live in the home. You can't reside in the home.
It's for business only.
Right. So you can do all your filming in there. You can do just, pretty much anything in there that you want, but you can't reside in the home.
Mm-hmm.
So
so do people do that? they'll have like homes that they just film in.
Yeah, I would think like as a YouTuber, like the ones like I would think like someone like Mr. Beast. I would think he
Yeah.
definitely just has a place that's filming only.
Yeah.
And they're up there just like Mr. Beast. So it would make sense why they would have a home to just film in.
Hmm.
But it's interesting because they really were trying to live in this home. So they signed something and I'm like, you're like they're the top like followed people on YouTube. So
Hmm.
they signed something stating that they weren't going to live in this home, yet that's exactly what they did, which is considered mortgage fraud.
Hmm.
And the reason why they're liars is because if I have to hear certificate of occupancy one more time, oh my goodness, but they kept blaming it on the certificate of occupancy. Like, we never ever got the certificate of occupancy, but y'all also committed mortgage fraud.
Mm.
Like you legitimately, by lying to your lenders,
Hmm.
that's mortgage fraud. So they were not only were they not legally allowed to stay in the home because of a certificate of occupancy, but they weren't legally allowed to stay in the home because they committed mortgage fraud, which they 100% failed to mention in their videos.
Hmm.
So you have the Ace family who took out a $9 million loan and their home is in foreclosure. They had to leave it and now they're on to the next home.
Okay.
And so, what's so funny so far? What do you think about this?
Well, okay, so it's just like it's bad money management. It's like, why would you? They have so much money, I'm assuming, right?
Right. Yeah. Well, if you could take out a $9 million loan, there's no way you take out a $9 million loan and you're not making some type of coin, you know?
Right.
Like, I think that they lived above their means. Like, if you have to take out a $9 million loan, then maybe just don't take out the $9 million loan.
Right.
Like, I can't imagine.
But if it's
It,
a business loan, it makes more sense, right? Like, because to start up a business or to, like, I don't know, to, like, own a business, sure, like, it takes a lot of money.
but
Like, if you're thinking of, like, a startup, you know what I mean? Like, that, obviously, like, that's a lot of money that you need to, like, start up a company. So, like, it makes sense to have a business loan be that much money. If it was, like, a mortgage, like, I don't think anyone would give a $9 million mortgage.
Oh, hey, Phoenix, Fiora. Yeah, so they have a nine. Here's my thing. So the Ace family goes on to say that we put millions and millions of dollars into this home, and I'm sitting here like, you put millions and millions of dollars into this home. Why wouldn't you have just put millions and millions of dollars into a home to where you just buy completely and
Right.
film there? Why put millions and millions of dollars into a home where you can just legitimately buy like a goddamn building and
Wait,
you can
so
film there?
do people know how much they bought the property for?
Well, they took out, here's what I know. I don't know how much they bought the property for, but I know that they took out a $9 million loan, pretty
Okay.
much. And to me, that says everything.
But can't we see, like, oh, I guess it's foreclosed. The bank has it now. So they can't even sell the property now because it's foreclosed.
Oh, hi, Maury. I've been here, love hello, just sleepy and not typing. Hi. um, Wait, what did you say? I'm sorry.
I said, okay, so, like, now that it's foreclosed, the bank owns it,
Yeah, the bank
right?
owns the house.
So it's not like they can sell it.
No, they can't sell it. But they're doing this thing where in their video they're like, if we wanted the house, we could have the house. But we don't want the house because we just decided to let it go.
That's bullshit.
It is
That's
no, you can cuss. It's fine. It is bullshit. Hold on, let me read the comments. Hi Kylie, a builder's loan because they had no C of O. Yeah. I think you can look up in the legal docs how much they paid. Yeah, I have another video on it. They paid almost $9 million for like a lending for a lender. Almost pretty much $9 million. And I was explaining to Lauren, my friend, that if you have to take out $9 million, maybe just not take out the $9 million, but two, in the Ace family's video, they state that we put millions and millions and millions of dollars into the home. And I'm like, why not put millions and millions and millions of dollars into actually buying like a property to film in? You know, and it's like and this is what happens when you live above your means. It's kind of just like the Real Housewives, how they all live
Right.
above their means because they feel like they need to put on a show for everyone, when in reality their fans, not me, just want to see the A's family. Kylie says that answer was, oh, for your friend. Laugh out loud. Okay, you're already on the case explaining. Good, I'm here for it. Hey, Kylie. Phoenix says, what's good? Blossom and Homie. Hey, love the sunglasses, the shades. Been trying to explain the Ace family to my wife. My stepkid loves a different family vlogger, but I can't understand that community's mindset. Angie, love your videos. Hear from the star. Oh, hey, Angie. Thank you. Thank you, Phoenix, for your comment. And Kylie.
Wow, Blossom.
Yeah.
So many people are watching.
I am so grateful, guys, for commenting. Say what? We're currently in Ireland right now, and I don't even know, is it 1 in the morning?
It's 1 in the morning.
It's 1 in the morning, and I was like, oh my gosh, let me explain the A's family to her. And okay, so here's another thing. The reason why they're called scammers is because of Austin McBroom's the husband.
Yeah.
He had a a fundraiser. So he had a fundraiser, and there was like I think it was like over $100,000 missing from the fundraiser.
Okay.
And he named all of these people that were going to be in this fundraiser. Come to find out, we pretty much all think that he gave the money to someone who we know. So it really wasn't like a real thing. Like the person who won the money, we pretty much think it's someone who he knew. So they didn't really win as much money as he probably was like, hey, if I give you like 10K, can you say that you really got this much? You know what I mean?
Or do you think that he like wanted a cut of it? Like if he was like, hey, like I'll give you the prize money, like how much, like what are the figures? Like how much? Like around?
I don't remember.
10,000, 100,000, 50,000?
I don't remember.
Okay, so let's say it was like 50,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like if he gave it to his friend and it's 50,000, right? Like like he could like arrange it with a friend and be like, hey, like I'm gonna make you win this thing. It's gonna be a $50,000 whatever. Like pocket me 10 grand, right? And then you get 40. Do you think it was like a situation like that where he like wanted a cut of it?
I mean, I think if they were going to do something like that, that could be the case too.
But he doesn't like need the money. I mean, apparently they do.
No, they need, but like, I think they need the money because although they make a lot of money, I think that they are, I don't think they really, cut for a cut. Phoenix said cut for a cut.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably that's true. Probably that's probably true. I just think that we all think these people don't need the money, just like we think the Real Housewives, where we see the jewels and all.
Right.
But they all need like for instance, I don't know if do you know who Dorit Kemsley is? No. She's from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
So this is another. Oh goodness. Okay, so this video, guys, is coming out tomorrow, and it's not funny at all. But I was thinking about this while I was doing my research for the video, and she's one of the housewives of Beverly Hills, right? And she, like, 3 men broke into her home, but they stole $100,000 worth of items. Now, $100,000 worth of items is like a lot for me. Is
for me,
like for you.
Yeah.
So, but here's my thing. The amount of things that she wears on that show, you would think they would have gotten away. I know this is not a good, like, that's not what the story is about tomorrow, but I was thinking in my head, like, you would think they would have gotten away with more than $100,000 worth of items. Yeah, the amount of things that she wears.
Yeah.
You know, the cars that they drive. All of that. So I was like, I don't even think she's worth that much if they only got away with, because she's wearing, guys, like she's in one season, she's at least wearing like $5 million worth of things. Not even that. And that's just one season. So I was like, she probably isn't. They probably just rent stuff.
Yeah.
They were probably just like, I'll rent it here or all that. But I think the bigger conversation is with the Ace family. Like, why do they feel like they need to live above their means? Their target audience is kids. Like, these kids, they don't, I mean, you see a big mansion and you're like, ooh, you know? Like, I don't know.
I feel like shiny things are more attractive to kids, though. right?
But they
Like,
don't even
not
have.
even like shiny, like in like the literal sense, but
Mhm.
in like the figurative sense, right? Like, they can like show their Lambos and their huge mansions, and like for kids, they like see that and they're like, wow, like so
Mhm.
cool. But like as an adult, I see that and I'm like, all right, like who are
Mhm.
you trying to be? Or like, you know, like I'm not as easily impressed. Where I feel like kids are easily impressed when they see like shiny
Right.
things.
And then, like, what gets me is that no one ever wants to admit that they're broke, right? So the Ace family, one of the defense that they use to be like, people think that we're broke. That's like the huge narrative. But Catherine McBroom goes on to say, well, if we were broke, why would I spend like $50,000 for gardening? Why would we spend like $45,000 for the door that we wanted? And here's what I say to this. I say, you guys think you can make that money up real quick with just a YouTube video. You've already paid for your gardening and your door. So it's not about, paying $50,000 for gardening or $45,000 for a door. It's about, like what you had said earlier, managing your money, because you could still be broke like the Ace family and put all the money into a door and gardening because they don't know how to manage their money.
Right.
And here, I'm like, listen, guys, I have student loans, I have this and that and the other, but what you're not going to see me do is take out a $9 million loan. It's never going to happen. Like, I don't. Oh, let me
I
read
feel
some.
like if oh you can read comments, but I feel like if they have the figures that like we think they do, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
I see like obviously I'm not watching the Ace Family videos. I don't really follow their channel, but I know that they get like millions of views on every video that they post.
They do.
So if it's like if they have that many views plus like sponsorships, whatever else they have going on, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
they could very easily pay like in cash a house.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, why not just pay the whole thing in cash, or here's my debit card for this home, F a mortgage. It's just it's all about living up, because they could, if they really wanted to, they could have bought like
They could
a,
buy like a super nice place in cash.
yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't have to be the mansion,
Yeah. Plus
but
in cash offers
mm-hmm.
move faster, but we
So
don't really know that.
Phoenix says cut for a cut. Phoenix says they're legit like little Tay Floss and crap. I actually don't know who that is. Phoenix. Kylie says, or steal a skincare company or defraud a boxing event. Laugh out loud. Yeah. So, oh my God. So, okay. So let's start with the boxing. So
Okay.
Austin McBroom. Oh my gosh. Hey guys, like this live. Like it, like it, like it. Austin McBroom. He had this live not this live, this fight. For starters, we
Mm-hmm.
didn't know that the fight was like he actually owned the company that was throwing the fight.
Okay.
We had no idea of that, which was very sketchy.
Yeah.
We had no idea until later on. And his fight was with Bryce Hall.
Who's that?
He's like this TikToker or whatever.
Okay.
But anyways, he's a jerk TikToker. But anyway, so
So
he
no one likes him? Is he like he has a bad reputation?
he's like he's famous, and I guess people like him, but not a lot of people
Is
like
he a
him.
dancer? Like one of the guys who like dances?
No, he's like a dick. Like, I don't know how to explain it. He's like Bryce Hall is like,
Is he like an F boy?
yeah, he's cocky.
Okay.
Like, he's cocky. Think of like, do I want to say Keemstar? Maybe think of Keemstar, but like at age 20.
Oh, so he's young.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
young. Yeah. So think of like that way.
Let me just Google him.
Yeah.
Let me get a visual.
Yeah, he's not like.
Bryce Hall.
Let me read a comment. Phoenix. Oh my fucking gosh, it's a disturbing rabbit hole. God, another time. Then. Oh, Kylie says famous but annoying. Yeah, he's famous but annoying. Bryce Hall. He's very cocky. Like the other day, he was on film saying they were playing a game and he wanted people to believe that he slept with Selena Gomez.
Oh.
He didn't. He claimed it was a joke later.
He's not even that cute.
No, like.
I mean, granted, like, at my age, I shouldn't think that, like, 20-year-olds are cute. So, like, that's probably it, but.
Yeah, he's just basically a jerk. So, anyways, the jerk got knocked out. of the fight. So
Okay.
it was a fight between Austin and Bryce Hall, and Austin beat Bryce Hall, and
He knocked him out.
yeah, he knocked him out.
Like
But
cold. Like he was
yes, yeah. But
out,
with
out.
this fight, so Austin won the fight. But with this fight, you know, it was supposed to bring in a lot of money, and Austin was supposed to pay. Keep in mind, no one knew like Austin owned this company for the fight, so that was sketchy to begin with.
Did people have to pay to watch the fight?
Yeah, people had to pay to watch this fight.
Okay.
So even if Bryce got knocked out, he was still supposed to get paid $5 million for this fight. Hasn't seen a dime.
I'd get knocked out for $5 million.
I get knocked out for $5 million too. I think it was Gabby. Was it Gabby Hanna who messaged? Who was it? Was it Tana Mojo and was it Tana who messaged Gabby about the fight? Was it? Am I getting those two? But I think it was Tana and Gabby Hanna.
Okay. They were gonna fight?
They were like, it was a talk like, oh, if we can get $5 million for this fight, then maybe it's worth it. But anyways, my whole point is that Bryce Hall, he never got his $5 million till this day for that fight. And so that was another thing that people were talking about, that was a scam, how Austin made all this money from the fight and Bryce never got a dime for it. Keep in mind.
Did he sue?
No, he didn't, but I think Bryce knows that
This
Austin
is not coming.
Yeah.
So he got knocked out for nothing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fight Austin for $5 million.
He got knocked out for
I'm gonna have to fight like someone who's good on their word. Like someone who's good on their word, sure, whatever, $5 million.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Up front.
You're right, up front, that's
Give
how
me
it
the
works.
money up front and then we'll go to the ring.
Right, at least give me half. I need half.
Okay.
I need 2.5.
Yeah. I'll take 2.5.
And if you win, we'll give you another 2.5.
I'll take 2.5.
I already knew Austin was gonna win anyways. When you look at Austin, you look at Bryce.
Austin lost.
I mean, sorry, I already knew Bryce. Okay, cool, it's back.
Okay.
I don't know what it does when it does that. Sorry, guys. We lost connection, but we didn't know if you could still hear us or not. But anyway, so Catherine and the skincare company, it was something called whatever Glow. And she copied the name. And
who? Another skincare line?
Well, she basically just said it was hers, but the formula wasn't hers. She just put herself on a packaging thing that it, you know, and people found out about this.
Like it was cheap. Like the products were cheap.
No, it wasn't necessarily.
Or it was that like.
It wasn't that it was cheap. It just was. She just stole the idea. She just put her name on it. And the thing is, now the skincare company is suing her.
Wait, so she wasn't working with the skincare company?
Okay, so I'm explaining what's wrong.
Okay.
So she partnered up with the company that basically put her name, Glow, whatever the skincare company is called, sold it. But she stole basically everything and just used her name. Okay. So her and the company, I guess you can say, did that.
Kind of scammed. Yeah.
But now the company is suing her because now Catherine was being greedy, wouldn't allow them in the on the Instagram site, wouldn't allow them to log into just certain things to really promote the product and to really push it out. And they're like, Catherine deleted all of our stuff, so now they sued her. Okay. So yeah, she's going through that lawsuit.
Currently. So this is a new thing. This just happened?
I mean, it's not like, no, it's not that new. But it's happening. It's still ongoing.
And so did people like test the products?
Yeah, like I don't know how it went because honestly, after I hear Ace Family skincare line, I don't really pay attention. Like I don't care. Because another thing too is like when you type in that stuff, Google and Instagram, now they like show the Ace Family stuff when you go on Instagram. Like they show it as a sponsorship. They show like all of like the skincare line and everything. So I just know like the basics. Okay. Yeah. How do you feel about them so far?
I mean, at this point, like not to like, I don't mean this in like a blaming way, but like who would buy their skincare? Like
That's
who
true.
would buy skincare from someone who's not like an esthetician or like
Trisha Paytas also.
but like who would buy Trisha Paytas's like what does Trisha know about skincare? Nothing.
Nothing.
Like nothing. She knows as much as I do. Actually, you know what? I know more than her, most likely,
Yeah, so
about skincare.
Trisha Paytas, she doesn't have it anymore though. It was short lived. Because what happened with that was it was right before she quit Frenemies. Do you know what Frenemies
I
is?
do.
Okay. So Kylie is laughing. Yeah. Because of Trisha Paytas. That felt like the perfect timing for that one. So Trisha Paytas.
Okay.
You know what Frenemies is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so right before, like, legitimately I think this was her last episode of Frenemies.
Mm-hmm.
She had advertised her Trish skin, and and she claimed to work on her skin.
Yeah.
All that. I didn't believe any of
She's
that.
not good. She's not known to have good skin.
No,
She's
she's
not known
not.
to have bad skin, but she's just not like a.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like every time you see her in her videos, like they're not. I mean, like teach their own, but I'm just saying.
It's not that she's like she has bad skin. It's just like I feel like you would need like good skin
Right.
to have a skin line. You know?
Yeah.
Like glowy, like
Mm-hmm.
nice.
Like very nice. Like my skin, you know. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. But
Blossom skincare dropping next week.
No, we're not Trisha or the Ace family over here, but no. Long story short, the scandal came out about long story short, she partnered up with a company who was selling Trish skin. So what happened was when she broke up with Ethan Klein over the whole frenemies drama, I'm not gonna get into the frenemies drama. But long story short, she actually accused Ethan of SH.
Okay.
And she accused Ethan of SA. No, it was just SH. She accused him of. And so, things just, a lot of people kept like harassing the company that partnered up with Trish Skin. So then they ended up just deleting Trish Skin off of the website.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that was very short lived.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Catherine's skin line, is it still?
It's still going,
live?
actually. Yeah, it's still live. I saw an ad for it the other day, so it's still live.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So they're doubling down.
Yeah.
They're like, whatever.
I know. And Catherine is just, and she also stated in her video, it's kind of like she prepped the people who believed her. Here's how you're going to go after these tea channels, okay? All the tea channels, they really enjoy this. And they really no, we don't enjoy it. It's funny because y'all lying. You're just lying. So that's why, it's funny because when you hear their explanation for it, it's hilarious because y'all, can we please at least mention Ace family, Catherine and Austin, about the mortgage fraud? Can we please? Because it's public court documents. And it's funny because you have Austin who's like, we never talk about negativity. We never talk about it, blah, 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 and I'm like, no, let's just stop, Austin. Just stop because on Twitter, maybe not on YouTube, but on Twitter, he's not so positive as he likes to think. AG says, love your channel. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Austin rubs me the wrong way.
Austin is fake. He's so disingenuous.
Yeah.
When you see him on camera, it's like all of it seems so forced.
Yeah.
All of it seems so forced. And even when he's smiling and they're like fake, they're being performative AF, laughing with each other. It's like, oh yeah, whatever. He cheats on her every single week.
He does?
Yes. Okay, there was this TikToker, I forgot the name.
Back up.
Yeah, he cheats on her. So, oh my God.
I thought his reputation, okay, this is an outsider looking in. I thought like the whole like shtick was like he's like a family man. He has like kids.
I just thought they were scammers. Like, what are
He's
you
like a
talking
good
about?
husband. I thought that's like the
Wha-
reputation they were like trying to build. No.
What? What did the Ace family do now, Paris Cortez? No, I'm just explaining the Ace family to my friend. So probably watch it from the beginning. Watch the live from the beginning though, because it's funny. But now she's saying that she thought Austin McBroom was a family man.
No, no, no. It's not that I thought that. I thought that's like what he was trying to portray.
He
You know what I
is.
mean? Like he's trying to say like, oh, like I'm such a good husband, I'm such a good like
Kylie
father.
says that's a scam. That's the huge lie. The happy family.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the scam. But no, like for the
But I didn't know he
first,
cheats.
no, he does. So for the first time, there was this TikToker. Look, I don't remember names right now. It's like 1 in the morning. Paris says Austin looks dead on Travy base, does he not? Travy? But um, so there was this TikToker. I don't exactly remember the
Uh-huh.
name, but it was a female who seemed so legit AF. She goes, because she's very detailed. She goes that Austin brought her to basically his mom's home in Malibu.
Mm.
And she was very specific about the details and what happened.
Did she like have receipts?
Like, yeah, she showed when he texted her,
Mm-hmm.
everything. She showed receipts on TikTok and everything. And so she goes that she did basically, she was intimate with Austin and he wanted to meet up with her again. I think that the family, they had like a deal, like, hey, this is a business, so you do you
Mm.
and I'll do me, but we need to be a happy family when it comes
Mm.
time to pressing that record
So you think
button.
Catherine also sees someone on the side?
I don't think Catherine sees anyone. That's my honest opinion. I think I don't know. That's what I think. I think
Do you
he's a,
think she loves Austin?
I don't know. I get really, when it comes to those two, I'm not sure what I believe if she loves him still. I think yes, but I don't know. I think yes, but I think she also loves the lifestyle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, it's a tough call if Catherine actually loves Austin or not. So, hey guys, if you're watching this, press that like button, give me a thumbs up. Let me be Grim Stefan for a sec. Smash that like button, smash it, hammer it. Paris Cortez says, "What hotel y'all at? That looks nice. Oh, we're in Ireland right now. Woo,
We're in Cork.
Oh yeah, we're in Cork." I was like, wait. Yes, we are in Cork. It's a really nice hotel. We leave tomorrow and then we're like traveling. She knows how to drive on the opposite side of the road. I don't. So we're like traveling from we're going up and down from Cork, Killarney, Galway,
Galway.
Cliffs of Moher.
And then we'll end up in Dublin.
Yeah. So we're just traveling for a bit. It's fun. It's my little vacation for now. So it's like 1 a.m. here. We knew it was like 7 or 8 now, maybe in the US. And I was just like, I'm not tired. I don't know if it's jet lag, or maybe it's not jet lag if I'm not tired. Maybe not. But anyways, you know what I mean? It's like, it's 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock
Yeah.
in the US, so I should still be up, But you gotta find an Irish bay. That's what I've been saying. That's what I've been saying. So she has a boyfriend, but I've been on Twitter, and yeah.
People are seeing me in this hoodie, like slouched down, being like, "Why does that ogre have a boyfriend?"
Look, I'm in like my night clothes. We're in like the little Rugrats shirt, like so we're all just chilling, okay? Like, no appearances today. Paris goes, those foreigners love us. Here's the thing, though. Sometimes I don't understand. I'm like, how am I going to meet anyone when I don't understand? Like she does majority of the talking sometimes, because I'm like, what?
It's my Irish heritage.
And then
I understand them on an ancestral level.
She's like, She's like, she goes, so we're going to this restaurant, and she goes, because I'm like, I'm tired of them just talking to you, okay? Like, I want them to talk to me too. So she goes, okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. When I go to the bathroom, you're gonna tell them that you want a table. Uh, Angie says, I'm from Ireland. How is Storm Bear? Yeah. Oh, they're calling it Storm Bear there.
Yeah.
That's what the storm is?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. It's all right. It's like winds everywhere. So that's why we were stuck in this hotel, because there's winds everywhere.
There was like,
And there's nothing that's
Yeah.
open.
we
So
found one pub out of like an entire town.
yeah, so we went to a pub, got 2 glasses of wine there, and then we came back and ate dinner at the hotel and got a bottle of wine there. So pretty much, but there was nothing to do all day because
Yeah.
everywhere is closed because of this storm. That's honestly really not that bad. Like, if this was in the US, this ain't
We should
nothing.
have live streamed all day.
Live streamed all day. They would have got annoying me. People would have been like, you
Like,
lost
alright,
50,
enough,
the algorithm,
enough.
but like, you lost 50 subscribers today. Is that Irish food bussin'? Yeah, I
It's
like
good,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, it's good. What did I have? Not for dinner, but what was my favorite meal so far? Actually, I didn't really have a favorite meal so far. Okay, we just got here. This is my second day here. So, oh, you know what? The dessert was really good. Like, I had
Last night's
food here.
dessert?
Huh?
Last night's dessert?
Yeah, last night's dessert, and it was free. This guy
Oh my
paid for
gosh.
our meal. It was nice.
No, our dessert wasn't free.
Okay, listen, the guy didn't know that we were gonna order dessert, so he paid for the rest that was free. So, yeah, cabbage.
We haven't had like a proper Irish meal.
Right, but I don't like the proper Irish meals, like the corn and the.
Corn.
No. It was
Or
like,
corned beef and cabbage.
ew, I hate corned beef. That's what it is.
I love corned beef
I don't
and
like the
cabbage.
corned beef and cabbage. I don't even like that when my mom makes it. I don't like it. It's gross. For me, it is. I don't like it. Reconnect. I haven't had a meal yet. Keep in mind, this is our second day, but I haven't had a meal that I was like, oh, yet. But we are going to go to Killarney tomorrow, so we will see.
Yeah.
But, yeah. And I won't get into Trisha Paytas fully. Trisha Paytas.
Okay.
Because she's a
That's
lot.
too much. Maybe we'll have to do another live stream where you explain Trisha Paytas to me.
Yeah, like that's I don't know. That's a little bit.
Should I demonstrate my skills? Let us know if you want us to do another stream.
Yeah, let us know. I'll
make sure you comment and thumbs up.
Yeah, comment. See, look at her. She's like doing the promotion for me. If all of you guys like this and comment, then we'll do another live with me explaining Trisha Paytas to her. Taylor Owen says, please do Trisha.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Taylor, we got you, girl.
I know. Paris goes, she just showed her wedding dress. I thought, okay, what is up? Okay. Paris Cortez, what is up with, I keep seeing like all these drama channels, or T channels, commentary, whatever you want to call them. They're doing videos on Trisha Paytas and Moses break up, but I'm like, you see that, and then you see the thumbnail of Trisha Paytas, I'm showing my wedding dress. You know what I mean? Like, I can't watch the videos if I see Trisha Paytas currently doing a live, you know? Like, it just make sense. So I wonder what that's all about. I wonder if they're gonna get married. I mean, there's just so much to talk about Trisha Paytas. You know, I even got into it with someone because they were like, you need to use her pronouns. But here's my thing, Trisha Paytas is her and Nick Avocado are the perfect YouTube's #1 troll on the internet. And you know, I even think Trisha Paytas using pronouns is a troll as well. Is like trolling as well. I think Trisha, like, I respect to the fullest of people, you know, saying that they want to be referred to as like they, them, non-binary, etc. Down for it. But I think Trisha Paytas uses that for just clout, unfortunately. So I don't believe there's Trisha Paytas and then there's just the world, you know. But yeah, back to the Ace family. Is there anything?
That was a tangent.
I know it was, because like I can't explain. Taylor Owens says Trisha's fully exploiting the LGBTQIA community for her own gain. I'm sure she is. She is, like, even religion. Like, she's what religion does she not offend? Like, she just, It's like normal people, let's just go on Trisha one more time. Normal people normal people, they take interest in a religion. They study it. They read about it. Trisha goes, I'm going to be this religion for a week. And then yeah, Paris goes, she's a mess. But I think oh, good question. Leave this comment too. Who's more of a mess, Trisha Paytas or the Ace family?
Ooh.
Yeah, I would say Trisha Paytas.
I don't really know enough, but mess? I don't know. Mess, I'd say Trisha from like the, you know, the information that I have about both of them. I would say Trisha's more of a mess. Ace family is more of like a like conniving, you know, like
Scammers.
yeah.
But Trisha Paytas is also
I mean, they had her
technically.
skincare line, which was pretty scammy.
Well, no, just her. Just her. She's a scammer. Just her. Like when she talks, she's scamming. You know, like because she's fake. She's not being her real self. Like she's, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
just her pressing the record button and making a video is her scamming.
Yeah.
Like she's not genuine or authentic.
Yeah.
She's very like, what's going to make people go absolutely insane?
Okay.
And that's
Yeah.
what I will do today.
She just wants a reaction.
More people talking about her, the
Yeah.
more money she makes. Paris goes, on the lives, she seems so normal though. It's weird. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I don't jump in too often, but it's just, I think she's just a scammer. Con artist as well. But I will say Trisha and Nick are the biggest YouTube trolls ever. And the Ace family have to be the biggest YouTube scammers ever, in my opinion. So, is there anything you want to know about the Ace family? You don't know what you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just know that there's. Don't like my 12-year-old brother watching them really. Paris says Nick is killing himself. Yeah, he is. But to each their own with that. You know, I can't, Nick is just like Eugenia Cooney, so, and I'm not gonna get into that. But it must be hard for the kids to always be in front of the camera, Angie says. That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like I think like so Smokey Glow or Hannah recently came out with a video. When I say recently, I mean a few months ago, came out with a video stating that she wanted to help in making a law for children on YouTube. And that's something that I am passionate about too. I feel like when you have family vloggers, then there needs to be money set aside for the kids. There needs to be something like the kid had this much screen time, but even then, you know what? After screen time, because well, how are they going to regulate it though if you can't go by screen time? But yeah, so the kids, I don't know. I just think that with the Ace family, if they're going into foreclosure, it really speaks volumes to how much money is in their kids' accounts. The kids that made them the money to begin with. So, yeah, I think there definitely needs to be a rule in place because of people like the Ace family. So,
plus like the line blurs between like what's life and like what's their job.
right.
You know, like as a kid, you have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like for all they know, like they work 13 hours a day.
Right. Like,
you know,
are
these
you
little
going?
kids are working 13 hours a day because there's no like separation between like work and life, which is scary.
Right. Like, are you going to Disneyland because you want to have fun with your kids?
Yeah.
Or are your kids going to be filming the whole time? Like, there's
Right.
just, you don't know when the vacation is. You don't know when it's work. Obviously, when you watch the videos, the kids are being cued to say these words. Like, there's
Yeah.
just so much that goes into it to where YouTube should just probably be like,
Yeah. Like they don't have a day off. You know?
like, they need to set some money aside for the kids.
Yeah.
And see how many family vloggers you're gonna have then after that. But
Right.
they
but
do.
also like it's hard to regulate, but there has to be some sort of regulation of like
Mm-hmm.
how much content is out there.
Right,
And then
like
there's the whole like issue of consent, you know, like kids can't consent to being filmed, kids can't consent to being a family channel.
Yeah, it's
There's
like
a lot of issues there.
there is, because like I don't mind when people are giving birth to their kids, they want it shown. You know, I don't mind that because there's so many people who've done it. But the argument is that as soon as a kid is being pushed out of the womb, it's being filmed. But I think that's beautiful. But to me, it becomes work when your kid is your source of income.
Right.
Like your kid is what makes this, because then it's like that pressure. Could you imagine being a kid and finding out that you paid for mom and dad's home, so you have to continuously keep doing what you're doing, or your mom won't have any, your mom and dad. It's so sad because those kids, they're definitely, sorry, like we disconnected for a second, but it's going to be so sad because those kids, I guarantee you know, we're gonna see a Netflix, a Hulu documentary on the things our parents made us do.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna see something. It's just gonna take a little bit longer. I would say
like
within 5 to 10 years, we're gonna see a lot of these kids talk about their experience. Like, because you see it even now with this, and it keeps disconnecting on top of that. It's an omen. But like not like the bat Catherine. All the omens that Catherine believes in, they're supposed to be positive towards her. Like she sees a bat in her room and thinks
It's
of bat. Like she came up with some excuse to how it benefited her, you know?
Interesting.
What it meant to her. Exploiting kids. Your live doesn't want you to be great. Laugh out loud. I know, right? Like this live is breaking up, but it is kind of like stormy-ish outside.
Yeah.
And so I'm sure that has a lot to do because we're like stuck. We were stuck in here all day for the most part. But yeah, for those of you who are still watching, thank you so much. Please like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you want Lauren, if you want me to explain Trisha Paytas to Lauren. But I think I did an okay job explaining the Ace family to you.
I feel like I know them.
A little bit. Just don't. They're scammers. Did you know if you say on YouTube to not watch someone's channel, you can get actually your channel like striked from that? Yeah, you can. So, of course, watch them all. But I won't. But yeah. Anyways, oh, Paris said that I like Lauren. She's cool and smart. What? Awesome.
I have one fan.
Yeah. But and she's a UB too. She's a YouTuber too. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you soon on the next video. Mind you, like probably I'll upload the next video at like 6 or 7 in the morning. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys. Bye.